First, we should make sure each clip is between 2 to 4 seconds long. This duration works well because it allows the time remapping to fit smoothly and produces more natural looking results. Now, let's add motion blur. Now apply my exact motion blur settings I'm about to show you. To continue with this step, you'll need CapCut Pro. But don't worry, I've got you covered. If you join my Telegram channel, I regularly host CapCut Pro giveaways, so you have a chance to get Pro completely free. Join the Telegram channel using the link below, enter the giveaway, and let's continue with the tutorial. Now, let's move on to our speed curve. To be honest, most of CapCut's built-in speed graphs are pretty disappointing. That's why I've put together the same speed curve presets popular editors use. Since I love helping you guys out, I'm going to give you one of the most popular speed curves completely free so you can follow along with this tutorial and get great results. If you want the full speed curve preset pack with all the other presets popular editors use, just check the link in the description. That's where you can get the complete collection. Now, let's continue with the tutorial. Now, all you need to do is replicate exactly what I'm doing. Adjust your speed curve graph to match mine as closely as possible for the best results. Don't rush this step, take your time and be as precise as possible. Even the smallest mistake when adjusting the graph can make your time remap look off and less smooth. That's exactly why I created these presets for you. Instead of spending time trying to recreate the graph manually, you can simply import the preset and get the exact result in seconds. Now that we've finished adjusting the graph, you can fine-tune the speed if you want. Simply select any point on the graph and drag it above the 1.0 line to increase the speed. Likewise, if the arrow at that point is pointing downward, only drag it below the 1.0 line to decrease the speed. Don't push a downward point above 1.0 or an upward point below 1.0, as that can throw off the timing and make the time remap look unnatural. The last thing we need to do is add our slow motion. Once that's done, enable frame blending to make the motion look much smoother. And that brings us to the end of today's video. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to leave a like, share this video, and subscribe for more editing tutorials. Also, don't forget to join my Telegram channel for a chance to win CapCut Pro in my regular giveaways. If you want access to the complete speed curve preset pack, including all the other graphs featured in this tutorial, check out the link in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have an awesome day.